What is up, guys, and welcome back to some more Subnautica. So the official update for stable is now out. It is called Voice of the Deep, and honestly I have to say I really love the icon here for the update. It looks amazing in my opinion. I really like how the tentacles are in the word deep. It just looks really good. So this update for everybody who plays stable has added quite a bit. So we're going to go over that really quickly, and then we are going to go over some small experimental updates. So the first thing is the primary containment facility. So a lot of people haven't even seen this, for those of you who do play stable. It adds the whole prison and the whole experience and everything. It adds the egg room, it adds the dissection room, all of the relics, all of that we've seen so many times. Even the ion crystal fabrication here it adds. So there's a ton of things that stable hasn't seen yet. And one of the biggest things is the Sea Emperor Leviathan here. So we have seen it, but for stable people, they have not. And now there's the pipe room as well, and the pipes out in all of the biomes, so they'll be able to see the peepers go in and out. And then the Cyclops got the improvements, the Silent Running 2.0 they called it. It says, we've made changes to the Cyclops based on your feedback, including doubling power reserves, the ability to run silent at any speed, enhanced shields, the ability to shut down the engine for complete silence, and more. And then there are the 6 new models here. Actually, I do believe there's more than 6. They were working on a bunch of the loot cubes. They may have even done all of them, or they are currently working on all of them and just implemented the ones they got done. And then there are the 2 new teleporters in the Bulb Zone. The Bulb Zone used to be the Kush Zone, but it's got renamed, and the Ghost Forest. Also, the Craig Field has a teleporter as well. And then Life Pod 7 got added in the Craig Field, which has the Markiplier doll. And then the PDA got updated, the whole interface and UI, which looks really good. Other improvements says batteries and power cells now charge to the appropriate levels, which means it's a 1-to-1 ratio in the Cyclops, so you can no longer gain power off of charging them. So basically, if you have a power cell charging another power cell, 100 of that percentage will go into 100% of the other one. And then air tanks no longer stack in inventory, but a new tank has been added that holds as much as 3 times that of a standard tank of air. And then a lot of optimization has been implemented in this update to create more seamless experience. So basically that is the gist of all of the stable update. There is more details in there, which you guys can either go watch all of the old videos for, I'm pretty sure, like the last month and a half, or experience it for yourself. So as you can see, a new experimental update is they now have effects for the pipe room here, and I love it. In one of my past videos, I did say how it looked weird that the peepers were just kind of like floating in the air here, and they nailed it. I gotta say, they definitely nailed it. This looks amazing. And then when a peeper comes out, if we can see one, it doesn't look out of place. There's one right there. Doesn't look out of place in any way. It looks really good. Looks like it belongs. And even in the side pipes here, there's there. I believe there's up here it is too. Even down right here there's one, as you saw that peeper right there. And it continues down that way. I would love to see the same thing. Oh, hey, these actually move now. Before they weren't. I would like to see peepers in here if possible, and like the same thing. Even if it's just kind of like a goldfish tank where the air just kind of like goes up. That'd be really cool to see as well. And whatever this is going to be, I think that would be a really cool addition as well. But I don't know if they'll have time to like spruce it up that much. So we'll have to see. It'll probably be in the polish months if anything does get added that way. Alright, so in the last video, I did the updates a little bit different. It was more of a cinematic way of doing it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know in the comments. If you would like to see more updates kind of like that, we will briefly go over them. So the triggers for the telepathy from the Emperor have changed. I'm not sure exactly how many have changed, but I know 2 for sure are when you grab precursor keys, one being the blue and then I think the other one being purple or orange. So I did show that off in the last one, and here we'll see it again. So the message from the Emperor has changed. The effect, it is now kind of what they are calling a ghost effect of the Emperor, and it looks really cool. Alright guys, so in the last video we were talking about the new hatching enzyme recipe, which right here, there's the Gabe's Feather Seed, the Sea Crown, the Membrane Tree, and the Rogue Cradle. 3 of those can actually be found in the aquarium, and then the Membrane Tree Seed is found in the Grand Reef, which is super easy to find. So that will make it very easy to actually get the enzymes. I'm really surprised that so many of them are in the aquarium right here. The Sea Crown, I believe, is in that back corner. And then the Rogue Cradle and the Gabe's Feather you can actually find in the cave. That's right there as well. And then all you need is the Membrane Tree Seed. Alright guys, and then the last thing from the last video is once you leave the prison aquarium and then come back, the Sea Emperor is now in its final pose. It's tired from swimming thousands of years, and it's essentially laying here dying, and will eventually at some point die. Now, it won't die in our game experience, but it will, you know, theoretically die. So another thing that has changed besides the Sea Emperor laying here is it does have breathing sounds, and it's supposed to have swimming sounds. I've not heard the swimming sounds myself, but there are the breathing sounds. I'm sure they will be changed or edited in some way. Now, the enzyme here you can no longer pick up. On the Trello development page, they are actually going to make a cutscene for it. So when you go to try and pick it up, your person will stick his hand in there, and the enzyme will like stick onto his hand, and he will like freak out, being all scared, like, oh, what is this? And try and pull his hand away, try and get it off with his second hand, and then it gets stuck on his second hand as well. And then after looking at it, your person will eventually realize that it's actually helping to cure the Karar, and the Karar, the green spots, will actually turn back to like your normal skin color, is what the development page on the Trello says. So I've not seen any work done on that through the check-ins, but I'm super excited to see what that'll look like. Now, the infection sequence, as we all know, is really well done, and there was a lot of revisions, but after all those revisions, it looks really good. So I can only imagine what this one will look like. Alright, so there is one more new thing in experimental that we have to check out, and it's a very interesting one. First, we are going to type goto and look at all the goto commands. Now, what we do know is that there are goto commands for juvenile emperors. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's where they will reside, and they will cure and look over the world. Now, the issue here is this is an adult emperor, and this is a baby emperor. They are not juvenile emperors. And what we do know is a while back, the command spawn Sea Emperor stopped working, and no longer works. However, we can spawn these little guys, and we can now spawn Sea Emperor Juveniles. And the Sea Emperor Juvenile is what the old one used to be when you spawn it. It might be a little bit of a smaller size, but it is definitely what the old Sea Emperor used to be. Now, the interesting thing, as you can see, is it's actually attacking. Now, I don't know if that's just because it's using a different creature's AI, kind of like it was in the first place. It was using the Sea Dragon's animations, I believe, when it was like swiping away. That would be my guess. As far as I'm aware, we haven't got confirmation whether it's supposed to be attacking or not, at least this new Juvenile. So, from what we can assume is once these guys go through the teleporter and then go into the world, at some point they will grow up to the Juvenile here. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this changes in any way. Obviously, it's not complete. The animations for the tentacles and everything are broken and aren't complete. So, this probably won't stay the same. So expect it to either be a different size, different animations, have no attacks, whatever it may be. But what we do know is eventually, at some point in the game, the babies grow up. And they seem to grow up pretty quickly, from what we can tell, if they were to actually be this size. Which also makes an interesting question of, if our entire goal is to get here, cure ourselves, deactivate the gun and escape, how long are we going to actually be on this planet that will allow the Sea Emperors to actually grow up from being a baby to a juvenile? So let me know what you think about that, or I'm sure some wiki keeper will tell me why or how long, but let me know what you guys think about that, because I think it's really interesting to actually have like a second stage, because as far as we were aware, the babies go out, cure the planet, and that's pretty much it. And there is a lot of enzyme. Holy crap. So, that is it for all of the updates. However, I do have some announcements. One, it's been a while since I have announced that I have a Discord channel. So if you guys want to join the Discord channel and talk to me and see the updates before I do a video, generally we do share all that information. So if you guys want to join the Discord, it would be lovely to have all of you. And another thing is, in my personal life, I am getting a new full-time job. My hours are changing quite drastically. So generally for me, I upload videos from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. It will actually be changing to about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then streams will only be weekends. So, looking forward to the change. A little nervous, but I think it'll be better, and it'll give me more time to do this stuff and entertain you guys, which in the long run is the best decision in my mind. So, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said earlier, if you guys enjoyed the last video and how I did it differently, please let me know. And if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you hit the thumbs up button. It is amazing, the support you guys give me on every video. The support has been crazy, so thank you very much. If you aren't a current subscriber, please subscribe so that way you can keep up to date with all the Subnautica news and content that I will be covering. And as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.